How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Now today we're checking out a commander that I said we would revisit at some point in the distant past, and that is Oglor, Devoted Assistant. I know his name, he's one of my favorite boys. Don't question me further than that. So we're playing Oglor, who I definitely pronounce correctly every time I say his name. And he's weird, man. He's just a bit weird, if I'm being honest. So he wants you to discard or mill creatures from your library, and then he wants you to get those creatures that you milled from your library out of your graveyard, and your reward for that is a 2/2 zombie, which is kind of neat, you know? It's just kind of neat. And Mesmeric Orb is a really good card that this deck desperately needed, and wasn't available the last time. Oh, Westvale Abbey. I love Westvale Abbey. This is a card that I have been seriously considering crafting, even though it's, like, not good. But I love it a lot. But to say, back when Magic Duels was a thing, I used to play a Duels deck that was based around a two-headed giant Duels deck that was based around getting a lot of little creatures out. So my deck in the partnership would get like 5 or 6 creatures out, and it would be like the defense, while the other player in the matchup would use spells and other things to I don't really want to say win, because it wasn't very reliable in that regard, but kind of grind out value without having to worry about protecting their life total, right? Could just do the full-on control side of things. And a sneaky win condition in my deck was Westvale Abbey, because you get a bunch. Hey, that was mine, bro. Why do you do that to me? Rude. Just rude, honestly. We don't have the mana to crack rude. Put 2 of these into your hand, so I probably want the land, honestly. It's a shame I didn't have my commander out, because that would have been beneficial, but next turn we're going to go up to 6 mana, so we can play a 3 mana rock, have 4 mana, and cast Olgor again. Decline. You may have a treasure. You've already ensured that you have out-mana'd me via the destruction of my beloved Burnished Heart. So Midnight Clock is actually a combo piece with Olgor, because if you mill a bunch of stuff, you can you're gonna shock down my Olgor. Rude. Just rude, honestly. Resolve. Decline. And then I'll search for Azcanta. So they can't play Sorin again unless they want to basically skip their turn. Hey, there's the Pilgrim. This is a neat card that I didn't realize was honoring. It's basically a free discard outlet, which is nice. It doesn't do much for discarding, but like if you ever just need to discard a card, Like, it does the job, doesn't it? It's a shame the Azcanta Sunken Ruin doesn't work as well with Olgor as its front side does, but we can start looting away some creatures, and that'll help us out. Has my boy gotten a reputation recently, or is it just our opponent sees 1 toughness and can't help themselves? I don't really know. He's very powerful, though, so I would not be surprised if he has garnished a reputation for himself. He's getting expensive, though. He's our win condition, though. Well, we have Mill as a backup win condition, so, like, that could do the job. What do you specialize into? I just want to loot with you, buddy. We can... I guess we pitch the altar. Our opponent is having a hard time. We have 2 looters on board too now. So we can get immediate value out of Oglor, Devoted Assistant, as soon as we cast him. I don't know, these are like the kind of matchup that I find it hard to gauge my relative position in, because we forced enough interaction out of our opponent that we're clearly making progress. But at the same time, like 22-23, that is not a good life total spread. And our opponent has an active Planeswalker who is very powerful, and I guess these 2 are relevant, but they're not. This is how they're going to end the game, right? So I technically win condition on board, even though actually using it as a win condition is a bit far in a way removed from the current stakes of the game. Rude. Farewell. That is a bit rough, honestly. So I have 9 mana. I can put 3 more counters on it. I wonder if I do. Honestly. I don't think I bother. Like, if they want a farewell right now, I'm okay not drawing 7 cards. Actually, we have 3 times 3 mana, so we will draw no matter what. Resolve. Perfectly fine. If you say so, Soren. I don't think it's gonna be happening, bro. So if they play the Smothering Tithe, they're doubling down. We won't have to be as cautious. Down to just over half of their deck. Let's see if we can find a River's Rebuke. No, we couldn't. That's a shame. No attack. We just have to survive, which is a bit of a task at the moment, but what can we do? I don't know, I've done some playtesting with this deck, and it is it ranges from fun to difficult to pilot. And I think the fact that our commander just got removed too much meant that we are kind of... We went from like a 3-legged stool to like a 2-legged stool. And that's not good enough. We need to find the rebuke pretty fast. Decent blocks. We got him down to 44. But we are slowly losing life. So let's whirl. Does that do enough? Can I whirl for anything? I guess we can grab this for now. Let's try again. No luck. Try again. No luck. Well, let's ditch the archive because the archive is the thing that's gonna screw me over in the long run. So with this, I can generate the 9 mana necessary to portal to Phyrexia, but it's not enough. They sack 1, 2, and 3, and we lose. Not even that, huh? GG, opponent. Hey, I got a quest. I reroll it. Thought I'd be lucky. Didn't quite pan out. Either way, on to game 2. We might only get 2 games out of this one because the mill strategies tend to take up more time. We don't want to spend too much time trying to mill out our opponent. Okay, I think I'll keep this. This is satisfactory. We open with some turn 1 damage. Show off to our opponent that we mean business. Take a damage, opponent. So the deserts are in the deck because if we exile our own graveyard, we get all the zombie tokens, which is really, really cool. It seldom pans out that way, but could be neat. Could be neat if it did, though. We'll put that in there. I think I'm going to wait for a turn on navigation so that I can hold up my crab. Because if I channel the crab, I get another possible zombie vector, which is neat, you know? It's neat. And that means we can just go into Solemn. Doesn't matter because we're gonna... Well, actually it does matter because we're not going to shuffle. I thought we were going to shuffle. We weren't going to shuffle. No shuffling to be had. If I could play an Undead Butler, I would. But I'll stick with the blue ways of milling. Rude. I think our opponent might have figured out our game plan, which is a bit dreadful, honestly. I don't know what to make of it. It's a shame that there isn't like a basic land that is a desert. If we had like a basic land that's a desert, you know, it could open up some desert strategies. Could be neat. I would approve. Alright, Nissa of the Shadow Burrows. Let's see who is the better reanimator among the two of us. The answer is Olgor. Olgor is the better reanimator. Because Olgor is cool like that. Ooh, Obliterator. Not particularly scared of it, though. Let's... I am a little more scared of it now than I was. The zombie horde is getting pretty big, though. So our plan at the moment is to build up a board and then use our built up board to find our River's Rebuke. Very neat opponent. Nissa is a bit dead, though. That was good. That was good. We're gonna do one more. We're only at 22 minutes, even though if we do another one, it'll take us up to 40, but I don't really care too much. Having a lot of fun with Olgor. I'd say, initially, I didn't understand his weird ways, but he just helps you make an army. That's his plan. You put him in the God Pharaoh mono blue version, and he suddenly makes everything that you reanimate slightly better. Plus, he gives you a bit of card selection on your upkeep from turn 2 onwards. Like, those are good things. I do like him for those reasons. Keep. Get down our Soul Stealer Axe. We will go with Oglor on 2. I don't know. Part of the thing I like about him is that he just kind of turns your graveyard into a time bomb. Because if you can get 5 or 6 creatures in the graveyard with his perpetual ability stepped onto them, they suddenly become quite crazy. Which is what I like to see, if I'm being honest. What are you doing, opponent? You're gonna see what the Olgor deck has in store? No block. Thank you very much for the offer, though. You can go to the bin. You can go to the battlefield. Nope. Next turn we crack our Burnished Heart. I've played a lot of Burnished Hearts very recently, and they tend to die quick. What perpetual ability do you give when this creature... Wow. it's a good ability to have. I think I'm just gonna pass. Opponent. Very neat. Draw your card. I think I'll wait till after combat arena. I know you have my best interests at heart, but I'm a bit of a flimsy Magic player on occasion, you know? So you can't really tempt me with the ability to make a triggered ability happen. Because I might just missequence it if you let me. There we go. Look at my brave little boy. He's staring down a board of enemies all by himself. I'm proud of him. Put the land in hand. Reading the card. Reading the card, what does it do? I don't know. It has a graveyard ability, it's just attached to giants, not the actual card effect. So it probably needs to be cycled out of the deck. And just replaced with and anticipate something that puts one in the hand, one in the graveyard, and one on the bottom. Parallel Lives. Neat. Is this the Lannis making it happen? I have an obscene amount of mana next turn. I probably should have just kept Kozilek, although can't cast it, right? Let's see if we can. So we probably should just surveil. Let's get down a Containment Construct, which is a fairly scary card. Not worth countering, but Down. I'll take that one. Now we can start chumping. If we actually get the chance. I'm still just scared that Lannis is going to combo out of nowhere and ruin my day. He is powerful like that. A very odd choice on our opponent's behalf. That can go there. Man, that was a risky line. I guess it's not that risky because if the orrery gets countered, we still have the gift. So let's actually crack this. So apparently we have a mana somewhere. Get 2 lands, put one of them into play, and I think we're gonna have 1 left over so that we can draw a discard. Altar goes. What am I gonna copy of? A Hoarder. Okay. I do love Hoarder. I actually should have took Teferi. The toughest choices. The toughest choices require the strongest wills. It's nice that our Lannis opponent is just chilling out for a bit. Oh god. Are we getting time stripped? Time stream navigated? It's been a while since I've been time stream navigated. And I don't like it when it happens, if I'm being honest. It's essentially an extra turn combo. Let's get a creature in the yard. Hey, that'll do it. Get another creature in the yard. Let's draw a discard. Get another creature in the yard. Let's see if we can just find it off the Azcanta. We could not just find it off the Azcanta. Very cool. Very cool. Let's move to our next phase. I think we actually have to take the All-Seer, unfortunately. Neat. Not what I'm going for, though. We really just need to answer the time stream navigator immediately. We didn't get it to happen. That's a bit of a shame. We might be seeing a combo next turn. Like, we've done impressive things. We've actually made Oglor work. But it might be too little too late. I don't think they have it set up in a way that would make it infinite, but I know it can be done in an infinite fashion, so that's why the card gives me pause. Okay, our opponent has passed to us. Wow, that is scary stuff, man. Scary, scary stuff. So let's continue on with the plan. So this will probably help. Let's get the Whale. Limit our opponent's ability to affect change. Let's force. Well, there is no block. Okay. Let's get the top card of our library, or the top two cards. And let's discard a creature. So you can look at the top 7 and put a non-land permanent. I have some good-looking non-land permanents, but none too amazing. Resolve.
Well played.
I don't know if I can actually hit it at this point. Ooh, Cryptolith Rites. That is a card I need to craft, because I forgot that existed. I guess Freylease's, the Song of Freylease kind of does the same thing, but it's only for 2 turns, right? Dude, we're going toe-to-toe with Lannis. That is impressive. Very, very proud. Your opponent's looking at our Bruvac thinking he doesn't do much, and he doesn't until I start milling our opponent, which I'm going to have to do because I'm halfway through my own life, which is a bit deadly, if I'm being honest. A bit deadly. So we can Gale Witness the Future, or we can just continue. We could also Unctus. Although Unctus does not do well on this battlefield, unfortunately. Our black creatures don't really benefit from him, right? Our blue creatures will draw us 2 cards. So we can get like 6 or 7 cards. We probably should have kept the Psychic Corrosion, honestly, but I was hoping I was greeting, right? I was hoping to get my River's Rebuke to just close out the game, which, in all honesty, will happen eventually. Yeah. Let's start milling our opponent. Goodbye, Coma. Portal to Phyrexia. Neat card. Rude. I think we go Unctus. And begin drawing everything. That one. GG opponent. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an obscenely long video, so if you stay till the end, you're very appreciated. Either way, remember to leave a like, subscribe, you know the deal. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.